Welcome to Pull the Pin, a place you're guaranteed to get a veteran's opinion about the world we live in. I am Jim, and joining me again,
Jason's in his house, and I've pulled the pin. Let's go. If you don't like our opinions, don't watch, or watch and enjoy
well, we do know two
it.
people that do like our opinions, or at least share our opinions, or at least, have a conversation about our opinions.
Justina.
No, Chris,
Oh,
you're being mean. And
she's in
Johnny,
trouble.
yeah. Well, Chris done a lot. I mean, she needs. I mean, like I said, you don't have to be a veteran, man. She needs to get on the show. She's got a whole lot of stories to share. She's got a whole lot of
Magnolia.
stories. Yeah, well,
Magnolia's here as well.
and Johnny's got a lot of information to share. And
Johnny, be good.
yeah, thanks for the chicken tunnel thing. I really actually hate to throw you under the bus here, but I do want chicken tunnels. The problem is, like all the ones that Johnny sent on the links, they're not easy for me to build, or they're a waste of materials where I live. So I'm looking for some, like, you remember those kids used to like roll out those big snake things and crawl in them like tunnels? Like I'm
Yeah, the
looking for
little
something like that
yeah,
that they could
yes.
just, walk through and whatever. It doesn't have to be fully enclosed. It could just sit on the grass just to keep the birds from eating them if they come out, during that time. But yeah, I don't want to be building something, and it's going to be a pain in the butt in my yard because my yard slopes in the back. So even my chicken coop is,
Yeah, it does.
you know,
You're
so
you slope in the back for sure.
yeah, I know that's where my tramp stamp is, right? I put my tramp
the
stamp in the back.
well, let's
Oh, you want to do a garden update? I know, yeah.
yeah, I just got back from the garden. Fucking green thumb, baby. Green thumb. Well, it's not green right now.
Smell it.
Um,
Oh,
it's
whoa, that's
dark. It's all. Unfortunately, it's almost done, man. For around, I think grow. I don't know. We're like 7A or 6A or something. So our grow season's coming to an end. But I just went to the garden, cleared a spot out, planted some radishes from my mom so that she can pick in October.
Johnny's sharing a garden story about some zombie grasshoppers that he rips apart. Like, I
Well,
don't
this
know,
girl
man.
was there. This girl was at the garden. It's kind of funny. She's married, so we're not hooking. But she has a bunch of holes, and she has a bunch of beets, and I think there's mole holes, and I think they're fucking eating her beets because the tops of the beets are being eaten up, man.
Wait, are you being serious or is this like metaphors?
No, that's for real, bro. I was cracking the fuck up. She was pulling up half beets. It's like a fucking cartoon out here, man. It's so crazy.
Oh goodness, I thought you were trying to be
But
metaphorically
no,
correct
but I
here.
did. But they could be like what he's talking about instead of moles, I guess. I did get a whole bunch of tomatoes.
Well, you were talking about grasshoppers. I think that's a completely different than moles.
Yeah, well, grasshoppers are going to need to eat bigger and better things, man. And what better way to stay healthy than to eat the beets?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what grasshoppers eat, so I can't exactly comment on that. I'm not a garden expert here, so I'm definitely not going to put in my 2 cents about that, even though I could have an opinion on it. The food chain, only the weak
Opinions
survive.
are
I mean,
like
only the strong survive. I said the weak
opinions are
survive.
like buttholes, man.
Exactly. So yeah, speaking of buttholes, let's
Oh
talk about
Jesus Christ!
what.
Yeah, where will we start?
Well, we can start with the Democrats. I mean, we can start there because again, there's plenty of shenanigans going on, and it's just kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Or we can go through some of the comments they made, but they're really commented on a lot of stuff we talked about. And if you go through the comments, you can share and have part of the conversation. We don't need to
Right.
rehash the comments. So if you're a watcher,
I'll
go
check them.
watch them.
I'll
Well, I'm
check
just
them.
saying everybody watching can go read the comments
Yeah.
because
How about
get
all
involved.
our millions of subscribers start responding? How
Yeah,
about that?
they're just not writing comments. But I did hear that a lot of these YouTubers and all these famous influencers, a lot of them are propped up by bots. And I know it's possible.
Oh,
Like I didn't look
right.
into it, but I've seen plenty of people talk about it. How you can pay for subscribers basically, and you can have bots and what do they call them, bot farms or something? I don't know what they call them. but you could pay a
Wow.
fee and they'll get all these people, subscribing and liking your stuff, and it just boosts your numbers, and then everybody thinks you got all these followers. But there's not many.
Holy shnikes, that's crazy, man.
But yeah, I have too much
That-
integrity to do stupid stuff like that. I don't care if me, you, and Johnny and Chris are the only ones talking here for months. We'll
well,
be fine.
when I started my personal YouTube channel, I swore to myself that I would have the integrity enough to not even share it with people. I've never even told you my channel. I
You're
don't
talking
tell
about
people.
the one
I
with the
have my own
dog?
YouTube channel that's pretty. It's not famous, but it's up there. I could get monetized and stuff, but I don't share it, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I
I
don't
have
think
to.
there's anything wrong with sharing it. I just think if you're using
Well, I
illegal
just
tactics or manipulative
right.
things to
No,
get
I
likes, is
yes. I'm just using an example that I my integrity is that tight that I won't even share it with my own mother. She
even
wants to figure it out. Figure it. It's pretty easy. If you I've I've told her what I've YouTube, so she could easily just look it up and see it.
right.
So I mean, she obviously knows it now,
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'd love to put a bunch of
but whatever.
bursting boobs on our thumbnails, so everybody's like, "Oh, look, we gotta check that out." But I'd rather have it on the
Right.
show. So you know what I mean. So maybe we need to get a
Oh,
veteran who's got some cleavage that can boost our ratings. Uh,
I'm tired of fucking clickbait bullshit on YouTube. I'll tell you that.
Everywhere though, dude. It's everywhere. And I don't know if we
Jesus.
talked about it, but these pranks and stuff, they're getting out of control, man. These pranks that the
Oh,
people are doing,
right,
they're getting out
right,
of control. These kids need to stop doing it, because if that's the best way you know how to get clout or become, like, we don't need to be famous. We
right.
don't need any of that. This is for us to vent and get out. Nobody even cares, how many viewers, whatever. I don't
I
even
don't
check it.
support.
I don't even check it. Like I said, I don't.
I I don't support TikTok, and I'm assuming that that's where all that bullshit comes from.
It's all over, dude. I mean, it's everywhere.
Right.
The people are every platform, Instagram, all of that. They're all on all of them, and that's all they do. They just get on there, and some of them take off, some of them are real, and a lot of these women, like, I hate to say it, because they're going to call me sexist, but let's be real, dude. A lot of these women are only popular because dudes think they got a chance. I mean, it's just that simple. If
Well,
you're
it's
if you got something good to offer, like if you want to learn how to, change the filter in your car, you're going to get a lot of views by people who don't want to spend the money to have somebody do it. You're going to get the views because you got content that's valuable. Most of these chicks don't have any good valuable content. I
well. Let's
try.
put it this way. Let's just put it this way. I don't know what you're talking about per se, but I can guesstimate, and I can tell you straight up right now. I guarantee you, some fat pig with showing cleavage and shit ain't gonna get the views that some good-looking privileged girl,
Correct. There is pretty
and it's
privilege,
that's a
right?
pretty privileged, whatever. Yeah, whatever you call it, but whatever.
Right.
We you want to talk about some a negative fucking TikTok or YouTube or whatever video. I was watching some shit the other night, and that fucking piece of fucking shit motherfucking truck driver that did the
Um,
U-turn. Oh
well,
my god, that's just disgusts me, man.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out about him, but I don't even want to jump on that bandwagon about him. I just, in a bigger, like, have you? I mean,
Well,
you drive the roads, right? You drive the roads.
a
I remember
lot.
the day where, truck drivers, and I respect truck drivers because we need them. But I remember a
Oh
day
yeah,
where
yeah, yeah.
you were just afraid of the truck because it was bigger.
Right,
You
right.
know?
We did talk about this before this
Yeah,
happened too. Yeah,
yeah,
because I was telling you, my buddy's a truck driver, and I
right.
asked him, I'm like, what the flying fuck does it seem like the more truck drivers there are, the bigger pricks they are, man.
Well,
And he's like, because
yeah.
they're a bunch of fucking illegals.
And we know this now. Like, we know it's not. This
We
isn't
knew
just
it
some made
before.
up thing. You
Yeah,
know, we know that this is happening, and I suspected all along because I think we talked about the
yeah,
one in Colorado that killed like 8 people or something. just
Well,
drove right through it. So we know this is happening, and we've been overseas. I mean, I could tell you the people over there, they don't drive the same way we do.
right, right.
They're
Well,
very selfish
I
drivers, and you know what I mean. It's
I've
different.
never been. I have a good buddy that's Egyptian. Him and his wife moved here. Blah blah blah. Long story short, um, she was telling me that they don't even follow the stop signs or lights or anything. They're
No,
just fucking crazy, crazy drivers. And that's insane, man. But if you remember, what, 5 years ago, the Humboldt Broncos, a junior B team, got almost all killed because of a semi,
yeah.
and he was an illegal, but that was up in Canada, so it's not going to get the coverage it would here unless you're a real serious hockey fan like myself.
Yeah, and
And that
I'm not saying that these guys can't be good drivers. I'm saying that
right,
they
but
don't know the
pass the fucking
laws. They can't
requirements.
read the signs. They just do the things that they do without regard for anybody else because other people in those countries are used to watching idiot drivers. Now, don't get me wrong, I
Right,
am
right,
too.
right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to cut, that guy totally apart. I don't know how you hit a semi truck without seeing it. Like maybe it
He
shouldn't have
walked.
been stopped.
He was doing a U-turn on a 2 lanes and 2 lane 4-way highway.
Mhm.
I don't know how to. I don't know the proper
He didn't hit,
whatever.
but he didn't hit
But
the oncoming lane. It was a car
he was
coming behind him that hit him.
right. But he was. They were fucking. You're going 70 miles an hour. How are you supposed to stop when an asshole does that?
Well, I mean, again, like I said, like I'm not gonna look
That would,
again.
dude. That
I
could have
got a
happened to
flat
you
tire
or
because
me.
I ran over something that came out from a car in front of me. Now
What's your
that could
point?
have been my front tire and it could have crashed. That was a 0.2 second reaction. I mean, I don't know what was happening, but for the
Right,
time it takes
right.
a semi truck to turn off the road, unless it was a
Okay,
blind
so
curve
there's a little fucking sign with a
and you
U
were
on it
going
and
too
an arrow
fast.
through it. There's a sign with an arrow through the U. What the fuck does that mean to you?
It means that the driver of the other vehicle wasn't paying attention, is what I'm saying. Even
Right.
though I'm not letting the truck drivers off because he did put himself in the road. But what if the truck had a heart attack and just stopped in the middle of the road? Would this car have been,
What if?
you know what I
It'd
mean?
be a little more forgiving.
But would he have
I
been
know
at
we.
fault? Or would the guy that
What?
ran into him been at fault?
Well, I mean, what are you supposed? It, it's an unfortunate situation. Period.
Correct. Either way it is. Either way it's
And
unfortunate.
my anger and frustration is with what, California and Washington or something. Why are
Washington
they
gave him
issuing him?
Oregon. Yeah, he got the thing in
Why
Oregon,
the
then it was
fuck are they
transferred to
giving him a
California.
license? He
Yeah.
got pulled over in New Mexico not too long ago. He couldn't speak English.
Yep.
What? Trump put orders out there saying no English, no fucking license.
Right. Well, they got a freeze now. You know that these visa freeze for these truck driver things now. And I will tell you, I watched a guy talk about this whole process. He said it's a scam anyway because he says the people don't want to pay truck drivers. So they act
Right,
like there's no truck drivers and they have the numbers. They have the numbers.
right.
There's a ridiculous amount of CDL licensed people in
Really?
this country, but they're not working because they're not being paid right. Now, of course, everything
Oh,
comes down to pay, whatever. But
of
so
course. Yeah.
again, it's another industry that's trying to
Right,
either make money, and the Dems should be all over this because Democrats always accuse business of cutting corners and cheating,
right,
and what I mean. They're always accused. They're always after the businesses. So
right,
the Dems should be all over this, saying, "Hey, why are these trucking companies not paying actual truck drivers and hiring illegals
right.
that don't know how to drive here?" But they're not.
I
They're
know
not
my
complaining about that.
I know my buddy. He owns his own rig, and then
Hmm.
he just I guess he just like I guess there's a website where he can go and contract loads out and shit. It's
Oh, and the
it's
guy talked about
interesting.
that too. He talked about that too. He said these companies, what they do is they get these bad driving records, no one will hire them, and they just go open another
Oh,
company. No one's
oh yeah,
tracking it.
true.
The people aren't talking. There's
Right,
no way to
true.
know that this new company is the same people who had a bad driving record.
Right, that's true too.
Yep.
But like, but the thing is though is that Trump said no English, no ride, no driving.
Yeah.
What the fuck happens at these? You know, we travel a lot. There's all these way stations all over the place. How are they not fucking screening these motherfuckers for that too?
Well, again,
And
you're
suspending
talking
their
about
fucking
where.
shit.
You're talking about where and what states. Like, not all states are
Right.
enforcing it. I mean, at the end of the day,
Obviously.
yeah. I mean,
True that. True that.
you're talking about like even the people you just complained about given the licenses.
Right.
You know what I mean? You think they're
Right.
going to stop people and check? No, they're not. And that's what's funny because it's just it blows me away
You're
because
right.
like DC, like
Good.
look what's
That's
going
right.
on in DC. Like I don't understand Democrat, Republican. I don't understand how you can have Trump derangement syndrome so bad that you're fighting against cleaning up crime. I don't care how you do it. First of all, Trump has full authority to do it in DC, but I
It's
don't
not,
care how you do it.
it's just a fucking. I don't know. We can talk till we're fucking blue in the face. The fucking fact of the matter is Trump could. I don't know. Trump could do
Cure cancer,
whatever.
right?
Trump could
And they'll
give
be like, "Oh
everybody.
no, you didn't do it the right way. You didn't
He
follow the
could give
forms."
everybody. He could give all Democrats $1 million, and they'd still find something to criticize it about.
Yeah, yeah. It's sad. It's just,
It,
and I think
it's
that's why they're losing
disgusting.
steam. I saw something the other day about more Republicans are registering and Democrats are losing
Right.
registrations. Like I don't know. It's hard to tell what's true, what's not because everybody's lying anyway. But it
Right.
wouldn't surprise me because I mean that's people are catching on now. I mean the not the zombie no brainer NPCs, but regular
Right.
people that are
Right.
in the middle are catching on because these you can't keep supporting bad guys. Like you can call Trump a
Right.
dictator all you want, but if he's trying to get rid of crime in DC, how is that a bad thing? Like how? How do you turn that into a bad? He's a dictator. He's putting troops on the ground in DC to arrest bad
And they
people.
don't even have
Like
fucking guns.
it's just
They're
it.
not even carrying guns. Do you know that?
No, but I wouldn't surprise me. The rules of engagement
No, they're
probably.
not. They're not. I mean, it's not even like it looks like a. It's not even like it looks like some fucking old Cold War Soviet Union walking around Moscow shit. It's
Yeah.
fuck. They're.
But I really
Oh
think the regular people are getting sick and tired of they're seeing through all this Democrat nonsense. The Texas people, like, oh, we're against redistricting, but yet you've got the most redistrict states in the
oh my
country.
god.
You know what I mean? Like, it's
Right.
just getting old, dude. It's really getting old.
You wanna talk about fucking hypocritical fucking unbelievable fucking stupid shit that I want to fucking rip my goddamn hair out about. How do you how let's just put it this way. So let's just say we're I don't know, man. Fuck. Just want to talk about
You
that
even have a
stupid
thought,
fucking
dude?
the stupid band in fucking Boston. Fuck, man. How
Oh,
would
which
we
you
get
brought
away
the
with fucking doing
mariachi
it?
band or something to
How would we get
protest.
away with fucking doing that? If we
It's
did that, if we did that while they were while ICE was attacking, had the fucking mariachi band going after him, just following him around, playing.
again, man, like again, it's the same thing. It's just it's what do they call that stuff? Gaslighting. It's all the same stuff. I think
Oh
people
my
are getting so
god!
tired of seeing it. It's like remember the black fatigue, the woke go broke. Everybody's getting
Oh my
tired of it
god!
because the gaslighting is becoming so obvious now. Like you're literally pretending that this administration is going in and taking grandma. Like you saw that there was an article where they said, oh, 6 year old was apprehended by ICE and to be deported. And it wasn't like that. They're just intentionally deceiving you. They went after the mother because the mother was here illegally.
Right.
She was supposed to leave. And then they turn around like, 6 year old is detained, arrested by it. People are getting tired of it. And I think
Oh my
this
god!
DC stuff, the DC crime, is great for this. It is great for it because people can actually see. It's the white liberals that are showing up to DC that don't even live there that are protesting this because they hate Trump. Like people are starting to see how much these people are lying. I mean, the black people have been voting for Democrats for years are starting to wake up and say, "Wow." So keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Keep keep fighting
Yeah,
for criminals and keep fighting for it.
yeah, it's unreal, dude.
I don't
It's
because I don't live in a city and I will never live in a city. I won't do it. I was too close to one before. Won't do it. And until they clean up their crap, I'm not coming to a city. I'm not going there.
I that's why I love where I live, man, because it's a small it's a small city, but it's a small town, and it's not and we're
Make sure it's not copyright stuff. They'll take us off.
it's not. It's a
Uh,
private band. No, but yeah, I would never live in a city myself. I think
no.
I think we have 150,000 in my town, and that's almost too big.
But again, I mean, it's just like I understand the city needs are different than the country needs. I understand that there's
Right.
morons in the city that think milk comes from the grocery store, not from a cow. Like I get that.
Yeah,
I
well,
live close to these people. I understand that. They take a lot for granted. I get that. You know what I
Canadians
mean?
thing comes from a bag.
Well, right,
And for all our Canadian viewers.
right. Just it
No,
just
no,
but the
I understand,
hypocrisy is
dude.
getting so blatantly obvious and dumb that you can't help. I mean, like, look, they just raided Bolton. John Bolton, the warmongering, oh my God, you can't believe anybody. We need to go nuke them all. They just raided him. And you can go back and watch him say, well, no one is above the law, and just like the other moron Democrats.
Who
So,
was he?
he was like, I don't know, he was like the Secretary of Defense or one of those people that goes in and pisses countries off so that we can go to war with
Was
them.
he a Democrat?
He's a Democrat, but again, it's
All
the
right.
same thing. So when they were raiding Trump in Mar-a-Lago, oh my
Right,
God, this is so justified. And then when they're doing it to
right,
Bolton because he put something in his book that made them be,
right.
whoa, where'd you get that? That's still classified. And they're like, they're abusing the system. It's the hypocrisy is getting
Oh, Jesus
so
Christ.
tiresome.
I know, man.
Stand for something. Ask a Democrat today, what do you stand for?
I
Trump's
know.
bad. Trump is bad. I don't. Trump is bad. Like it's all they don't stand for
It's, who's,
anything.
who's her? Uh,
It's just so pathetic. Like who wants to be on that team? And I'm not saying Republicans are great. There's plenty of Republicans right now riding the wave, hoping to get through this because they hate Trump too, and hoping to get a job and a chance later on. There's plenty of them. There's
oh,
very few
absolutely.
people actually brave enough
Absolutely.
to stand up and 100% support this man who does want to help this country. You may not like him. You may not like every policy he does, but he wants to help this country. I, in my entire lifetime, have never seen a politician put so
Right.
much on the line to do what
Are
I
we?
think is good for this country, what he
So
thinks
what?
and I
What's it?
think.
So let's. It's been so 7 months now. Are we better off now than we were 3 years ago?
Well, yeah, in some ways
Fucking
we're way
right we
better off.
are.
Yeah, in some ways we're way
We're a
better off.
lot better off,
In
man. Are
some
you
way,
kidding me?
well, in some ways we're still slow. It's still slow to progress,
The,
but
the problem is we got another year for these assholes to keep crying and talking shit,
yeah.
and then it's gonna level out, and then we're gonna be the golden age, like you said.
It's just like I said, dude. It's like I mean, I just don't know why regular people. I mean, they're starting to wake up, but I don't understand why it's not so obvious to regular people that if you strip the D and the R away from it, take the names out. People do this all the time. They go on the man on the street things, the interviews, and they give
Yeah.
these quotes and be like, "Hey," he's like, "Yeah, you think Trump was wrong for saying that?" "Oh yeah, that sounds like a dictator." And they're like, "Well, that was what Obama said." Oh, that just shows you how
Yeah.
dumb people are. They don't even
Well,
know.
yeah.
They're just reacting to Trump, 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 what they hear. They don't have any freaking clue. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
People, no.
It's
Fuck
just
no. I
crazy.
mean, and the sad part about it is you can go left or right with that, and it's you're gonna get the same.
Yeah, but
You're gonna get the same answer.
still, just
There's
have people
yeah,
take the statement and say, yeah, well, that sounds all right, or that doesn't sound all right. Who cares who said it? You know what I
exactly.
mean? Have a freaking standard, not just a
Right,
team
right.
that you're rooting for. Have a
But what
standard.
but what's funny is there's gonna be like you're gonna ask a Republican that, and they're gonna be like, no, that's stupid. And then you're going to ask a Democrat that, and they're going to be like, "That's fucking awesome. I support that." And
Right.
it would be like something Trump said, and so
Well, I don't
there's a
know. I
lot
don't
of
know if I see it the reverse enough. Now, maybe it's happening. Maybe I
no,
don't see it
no.
because I don't
I'm just
watch
saying that,
Democrat clowns. Because when I do see these guys go on the street and they run into, MAGA or Republicans, they're like, "Oh yeah,
right,
I fully support that." Who cares
right,
who said it? Like these people are being genuine and real. The
true that,
Democrat side, the liberal side, these people tend to be just in their emotion, and all they do is just flap, 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 Trump, 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 Trump. That's all they do. They have no
right,
clue. Like, I mean, it's the old people, old white people. They even had Antifa show up in D.C. and these group of black people were chasing them out. Tell them, get out of here. We
right,
don't want you here. So
true that,
they have this concept that, oh, Trump is bad. We need to go. And the people there don't even want him there. Get away. You know,
right.
just blows my
Yeah,
mind.
I hear you, bro.
So, anyways, but
I
so
wanna-
so Bolton, I'm glad he's getting rated. I think they need to rate them all because in the end of the day, if you had something on Trump, go for it. You want to do it? I think you open Pandora's box because I'd rather see politicians accountable than the
Well,
Hillary Clintons running around the world, known crimes, known criminals, and not have anything happen to them, and they get to enjoy the lap of luxury with all their riches. So I'd rather the king fall. But you just like this, this what do they call these immigrants? They want their legal. What the hell? Why am I lost the word? They want their justice. They want their term in court. So these politicians give them their time in court too.
right.
You think they're doing something illegal? Take them through the system. You want these illegals to
What do
have it, but you don't want your own Democrat Party to go through it.
well,
Oh, it's
hell
a
no,
witch
man.
hunt. It's abusing the justice system. It's weaponizing the justice system when you do it. But when you go after your opponent, oh, he's corrupt, he's crooked, he's this and that.
Well,
But you
yeah,
can't
of
even
course.
realize your own people are just as corrupt and crooked. Look, I'll accept a raid on Trump as long as you raid everybody else.
Well, yeah, but
Raid them all.
that's double standards.
Right, that's my point. So if you believe a crime has been committed, just like in law enforcement we did, you have some evidence a crime has been committed, you follow the
Right.
evidence. You don't
Yeah,
find a guy and then
but
go look for evidence.
right. But make sure you go in their wife's underwear drawer just to, just
Right.
to make sure.
Yeah, right.
You gotta do that. It's
Right.
not a good. It's not to me. It's not a legitimate search unless you do that.
But it's the same stuff. I mean, bringing guys in at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning with these guns and that. So no Democrat said that was unwarranted when they did it to Republican guys. None of them said, "Wow, you're going way overboard."
Well,
But yet,
they're
if you
also
take an illegal off the street, that's excessive force. You put him on the ground when he's resisting.
we need
That's what
gun
I'm saying. It's getting old,
control.
dude. It's getting
We need
old.
gun control, man.
Their
No,
hypocrisy is getting old.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree 100%.
Because you see now even the Trump case with Letitia James that got overturned in the
Yeah,
appellate court. Now it can still
yeah.
go up to the Supreme Court or the state Supreme Court or whatever.
I
But
thought it was at the Supreme.
no, the regular court found in their favor,
Oh,
which was corrupt anyway, and then it went to the
right.
New York appellate court, I think.
Oh, all
So
right.
then it would go to the New York Supreme Court
You're talking about the
before.
$500 million fucking
Yes, yeah, for the one
fucking
for
asshole.
him putting his value up too high or
Right.
something. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
it got
Right.
thrown out and
Uh-huh.
whatever. I think they said that there was some wrongdoing, but it wasn't that extreme, and it is clearly the case is whatever. I don't know what they said, but
Didn't she do it herself too, though?
yeah, that's what she's under investigation for because she
Yeah.
signed a power of attorney saying she has a residence in Virginia when she's
Right.
a
Right.
representative in New York. Oh, this
Yeah.
is a witch
Exactly.
hunt. You notice that's my point. You notice when you go after them for the same damn thing, it's a witch hunt. But then when Trump's saying it's a witch hunt, oh no,
Right.
no. See, that's what I'm saying. It's getting old, dude. It's getting
Oh,
old.
I know.
If you
I
think
know.
Trump did this and committed a crime, go through the court system, give him a fair trial. But then you better damn support when your people get caught up. You
No,
better
I can't
support
do
it.
that. We can't do that. No.
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm so sick of these people. They're just they're just disgusting people. And it's no wonder our society is collapsing. They're disgusting
Right.
people. They have no
That's why
standard. It's the only
we have.
standard is my team's right, your team's wrong. They think they're better and smarter than you.
Excuse me. Fuck. All right.
That's your best comment, then they must be.
I know, but damn,
Yeah, it's
it
just
is.
crazy. I'm tired of them, man. I'm just getting sick of them. I'm glad the
What are
case
you?
got overturned. It's still going to go to court, whatever.
Well,
But
what? All
that's our
right. Are you
society
tired?
crumbling. You remember I told you about I was at the train station, and I want to share this story because we're veterans and we're sharing this story. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you, all you veterans out there, do better. Do better. I grew up in a time where I didn't have
Oh
to be
yeah.
a veteran to do the right thing. But I literally had to take some grandparents, some old people to a train station, right? And I look over and there is just two benches in this train station. And there's quite a few people already there. And I see this veteran with his green duffel bag and his backpack sitting next to. He's an older gentleman, but he probably didn't need the bench either. But he didn't get up. But he's sitting there talking to his veteran, and I'm listening. Veteran, oh yeah, I was in Fort Knox. I was doing some training, this and that. You could tell the
Yeah.
veteran had one of those haircuts that were really borderline. Wouldn't have been allowed in the army I was in, but one of those
Right.
haircuts. He looked like he was, I don't even want to say because people are going to jump all over that. He looked like he didn't care about America anyway. But this dirtbag sat in that seat the whole time with old people standing right next to him.
So he had a sea bag,
Yeah, he had a duffel bag, green duffel bag, not a sea bag. I think that's different. Or is that your slang for the green duffel bag?
the long green duffel bag.
Yeah, in the army. Yeah, sea. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Because that was
that's
our
called
sea.
a sea
Yeah,
bag.
right. That's what you
And you
got it
know,
from.
you know what you do as like for me, I would have just fucking threw it on the floor and sat on it.
Exactly. That's what because I would not
Yeah.
have even sat on those benches knowing
No.
that even not old people would have been on that bench. But
No,
this
I would have sit on.
dirtbag, and this is why I don't just give every veteran the benefit. Let me give him the benefit. Maybe he had a long day. Maybe he was tired. He didn't look
Right.
disabled. He clearly didn't
Right.
look disabled, but he
If
just
he's
thought he was
honking that
entitled, I
around,
guess.
if he's
Huh?
honking that around, he ain't disabled.
Yeah. And see, I'm not even going to say maybe he wasn't aware, because first of all, you're in the military. You better damn be aware of your surroundings. Better be aware of your
Exactly.
surroundings. Second
But
of
I,
all, I made it very clear. I said loudly to the gentleman I was escorting, I said his name. I said, hey, do you need to sit down or are you okay? I said it
right.
loudly so that he could hear me. And he
Right.
didn't even flinch to say, oh, hey, do you need a seat? He didn't
Right.
even flinch for us to say, no, thank you. Go ahead and
Yeah. And
sit
where
there.
and down there where you're at, they're supposed to be more respectful than the New
In the
York.
end of the day, I don't give a damn where you are. If you're in the
No,
service,
I
you are
know. I
serving
know.
the country.
I
You
know.
better be giving up your seat to
He
people
wasn't
who
in the
need it.
service though. He was out.
No, he
No
was
way
in
he
the
was still.
service, dude. He just said he went to Knox. He had the cut, the crew cut. It
Wow.
was just really little bouffant, bushy up top. But
Wow.
yeah,
I'd have said something to him then.
well, I did. I sat there and I'm like, you know what? Do I say something? Do I say something? And I just sat there thinking, you know what? It ain't worth it. It's just not worth it. I
No,
really.
you know what? It's not worth it, but it is worth it. I don't. It's it's a 50. I understand what you're saying.
Well, because he
I
would
was
have
at
felt, he should have felt bad if I said something.
right exactly.
But then I would have
I was
embarrassed
at
him in front of the dude. And then, it'd been nice if I had an opportunity and looked at him and said, hey, you want to, you know what I mean? If I could have drew his attention
right
without the other guy, that might have been nice.
now. I don't know if this guy was a veteran or not, but I was at Aldi the other day to buy some stuff, and there's this older guy on a bicycle standing right there at the door and smoking a cigarette, puffing away. And I walked out. I couldn't hold back. I couldn't stop. And I'm like, how don't you have some fucking respect, dude? I'll smoke whatever I want. I'm like, have some fucking respect and do it on the side of the building. Jesus Christ, man.
Right.
I don't want to smell your bullshit, and I'm sure nobody else does.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I
like I
couldn't
said,
help. I
I
couldn't help saying something, but I did.
yeah, I probably should have said something to do, but I don't know. I guess
Right,
I wasn't in the mood for the conflict because I was a little
right.
irritated and I
Well,
probably would have went too far.
depends on how long your wait was as well.
Well, even at that, I was afraid if it created a conflict, it wouldn't have went well. It would have went a little bit further than, I wanted it to. So
Well, I know you were packing heat, so
yeah. So I mean,
you
that's
would
my point. Is, and I don't want
you would have been
again, I
protected.
don't want to shoot anybody.
No,
No matter
no,
whose
no,
fault it
no.
is, I don't want to shoot anybody. I really
No,
don't.
I've done enough of that. I don't need.
But
I wouldn't want to either.
that's a
So yeah, I get
misconception.
it.
People think,
Yeah,
you want to. I don't. I don't want to live with
Fuck no.
the death of someone else, no matter what it is. I had this
Well,
conversation with somebody the other day. That I don't carry to kill people. I carry so I don't have to kill people.
right.
You know
I
what I
don't.
mean?
Yeah, and in a different world, we were some of us were paid to kill people, so we didn't have a choice.
Well, but even at that, I think that
I,
stigma is terrible because I think we really just need to stop the threat. This is something we used in law enforcement a lot. We engage with the
right,
target to stop the threat. The problem is you have to aim
right.
for the most mass, which is the chest, where there's a very good chance if you hit them, they could die. Now, I didn't want
Well,
somebody to die. I would rather see them
no,
suffer in prison for
right,
their crimes. I'd rather see that.
right. Oh
You know
yeah.
what I
Well,
mean?
with what you were doing, yes, I get it.
Right. So now
Yes.
even in combat, I think even the same thing, I don't think we're trained to kill. Well, no, let me correct that. We
We're
we are
trained.
trained to kill, but I don't think that's the objective because if we were to walk into Germany and every Nazi put their gun down, we'd be done. It wouldn't be like, "Hey,
It's
not fair. Let's kill
you.
people."
You get into situations though where it's kill or be killed,
Well, that's
and
what I'm
it's
saying.
simple.
It's
It's a
inherent because
simple.
they're trained the same way.
Right.
So we each look at each
Well,
other as a threat and neither
I
one wants
don't.
to back down.
I don't care how they were trained. I know I was trained a lot better than them,
Right.
so I
But
don't
you,
give a
you get
fuck.
what I'm saying, though, is if you could walk
Yes.
into a country
Yes.
and not fire a single round,
Yes.
you would do that. You wouldn't walk in and
That's a
say, "Oh
start. I
no,
would
we were
consider
hoping to kill
that.
people."
I would consider that a success.
Yeah. So that's
Hundred
what I'm saying.
percent.
They get a bad
Yeah.
rap for that because, in reality, it's not our purpose, not our mission to kill people. Our mission
No.
is
No.
something
It's
totally
not.
different. It's the result when the other people try to kill you or the result of the resistance of them, not cooperating and they
Well,
threaten you
there
in
are
some
times
demeanor.
where there are times where it doesn't matter. We're not here to talk about that, so fuck it. The
Well,
What else do we got on the list, man?
oh, I was going to talk about Cracker Barrel. Do you see that? Go
No. What
woke, go
about it?
broke. You see them? They're trying to rebrand. And again, enough with these
Really?
female CEOs. Enough. I
Oh,
know there
speaking
are
of
very good
that,
women out there. I know.
they
Uh,
said go woke, go broke.
no, they're rebranding. They're taking the man and the barrel out of the Cracker Barrel. They're turning it from an old fashioned, establishment to
Yeah.
a new modern looking diner.
Oh,
But
Jesus
but
Christ.
the people go to Cracker Barrel because they enjoy that.
Yeah, I like the country thing.
Yes.
Oh
And
my
there's a
God.
guy sitting in a rocking chair, which is everywhere. In fact, I had lunch at Cracker Barrel today. But there's a guy sitting in a rocking chair next to a barrel on their logo.
Yeah.
Why
Oh
are you
wow.
rebranding it?
Interesting.
And
Well,
just and this woman tried to defend it. Oh, we want to make
and
something modern for the times and for the future. And guess what? They lost like $10 million or $100 million in stock
good.
when they announced it. Yep, their stock
Well,
dropped
look
a
at
hundred million.
that's a good segue into uh, what Minnesota, Tampon Tim's fucking
Oh, you talking about the
state.
cheerleaders, dude?
Oh Jesus
You see the
Christ, man.
owner though? The owner said if you don't like our cheerleaders, then don't come to our games. We don't want your money. The dude's
Good,
standing by. He's probably gay too.
good for him.
He's probably not only gay, he's a pedophile. I bet you, dude.
I've got no problem with that.
Well, I got a problem with cheerleaders being men. Well, no, 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 no. Let me take that back. I don't have a problem with male cheerleaders. I have a problem with male cheerleaders dressed like women. That's the
Right.
problem. You could be a male
Well,
cheerleader because you're an acrobat. You're
we need male cheerleaders when you're throwing them up in the air and shit.
exactly, and they
But we don't
hold up
need
the
them on the fucking.
triangles. Yes.
We don't need them on the sidelines jamming fucking
I
gayness
don't
up
want
our
to see
fucking
your
throat.
junk rattling out round your skirt and pom poms. I don't want to see that.
I would. It's, oh my god, dude! But there's another team too.
You know the guy. You know the guy in Minnesota actually quit already. He already quit.
No.
The first one that got on. I think there's another one, but he already quit.
What do you mean? Who?
He quit the team.
Cheerleader?
The
Player?
male cheerleader that's a gay, whatever you want to call him, whatever the right word to call these people. He already quit.
Really?
Yeah, he already quit.
So now there's only one because there was two. I thought.
Yeah, I think I'd seen two, but there were players speaking out. I wouldn't go there. Like again, it's not about the. I don't know. Maybe that's hypocritical too, but I just think you have to take a stand. Just leave the stuff out.
I don't
Just
know.
leave it out.
I think they're. I think
Get rid of cheerleaders.
The owner, exactly.
Get rid
Get
of
rid of
all of
all
them.
of them.
Yeah,
Oh, exactly.
we don't
I'm
need
fine.
cheerleaders.
No, not for a professional fucking
You can
team.
have the band like every other school does. Just have your band play music.
No, but like all it's gonna take is one of the players to say something to the motherfucker, and the team gets sued for whatever, and
Yeah,
then they lose one of their star players. It's gonna it'll snowball into something. And it's gonna be fucking funny.
yeah,
It really will be. They'll throw a ball at him or something,
yeah,
and he'll go, "Ooh, they're fucking abusing me."
yeah,
Whatever. What the fuck ever, dude.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure it happens with the female cheerleaders. They probably get
Right.
assaulted or harassed and stuff like that. You know.
Oh God, I'm sure sexual harassment. Sure.
So I want to talk about another thing too, because I don't want to be totally like ignoring like this whole Russia Ukraine thing. I don't know. Obviously, again, it's hard to tell what's true or not, but they said Russia a missile attack to Ukraine destroyed a U.S. owned factory. And then Putin apparently denied all the concessions that Trump said that they got. Or I don't know if Trump said, but um, the White
Wow.
House said.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Wow.
So what do you think? I
Is
mean,
this
is even
true?
going on? Like, I don't know.
Is this true though?
I don't know. Again, like I said, I'm not. I'm willing to entertain that it is, and Trump is embellishing his success. I'm willing to entertain that because I know Trump is capable of that. I'm not some
Right.
slimy Democrat that's just going to be like, "Oh, Trump bad all the time." You know what I mean? Maybe he is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
And there is major breaking news in the Jeffrey Epstein case. The
Oh, they're
Justice
gonna be
Department has
releasing
just
some
released
Epstein stuff.
transcripts and
oh, good,
audio.
because we need that to go away.
Mhm.
It's, I mean, go away as in let's get some, resolve. Like it's stupid. They're trying to turn this in like Trump. I just can't. I
Right.
can't with these stupid people, man. I just can't. I mean, if there is something about Trump, they're making it up right now. There's no way in hell, no
Right.
way in hell that you would have had 4 years of Biden and that would not have come out because they were making stories up to keep him from being president. If they had real stuff, it would have come out. So please stop. Stop being the
Right.
stupidest people in the United States. You're an idiot if you believe there's evidence on Trump and Epstein. You're an idiot. It would have
Oh
come
no,
out.
I know, but it's no, but I'm just saying, I'm just scrolling through YouTube, and
Yeah.
but I didn't, I was looking the top news to see about this Russia shit, and I don't see nothing. So,
Yeah, it says
uh,
Russia disavows every advance anyone thought was made in Alaska and DC meetings. Now that headline's vague, but it is on
right,
probably a right-leaning site, so I don't know really what
of
that means.
course.
So,
Well, yeah, of course, and we're only going to hear what they want us to hear. So that's interesting.
yeah. So,
Wow, wow. That's yeah. I don't yeah, I don't believe half that bullshit, honestly.
well, even like we talked about, I think with Officer Tatum showing about the convenience of cameras, where we're being
Right.
fed we're being gaslit all the time, every day, everywhere by everybody. I mean, everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. TikTokers,
Oh,
all
I
the people
know.
are doing it.
I know.
So to find the truth is really the challenge. And it's only going to get worse with AI because I mean, I don't know if you saw
Well,
that AI. There's an AI girl influencer that
oh
apparently is
God,
making 100 million a year or a month. Is it a month?
100 million a month.
And she's an AI. She's not even a real person, but she's making all this money because everybody's watching her, tuning in. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you.
I need to learn how to do this AI shit. Damn.
Well, right now, you better get on it now because it's going to be like
I
everything else,
know.
like the Bitcoin and everything else. The people are going to get rich quick, and then it's going to be inundated with everybody like these influencers, and you're not going to make any money.
Right.
So
No,
you got
I
to get
know.
on it quick. But I'm telling you, it's going to be destructive. It's going to be good in so many ways because we're all going to
Right.
have friends that can live our lives for us and be our mates and shut them off
Right.
when we want to. And possibly when the robots get good enough, you could probably even have sex with them, guys. So, it's coming.
I'm
So you don't
sure.
need women anymore. So women stop complaining about men because they're not going to need you anymore. So yeah,
Wow.
so it's coming, but it's also going to destroy us. So we need to get a grip on it, just like the internet. And well, that's the new generation. That's the boomer thing. Oh, AI is going to kill you. TV was going to kill me when I was
Right.
growing up. So,
Yeah. Well, whatever.
but I do believe AI. I do believe AI is way more dangerous than anything we've experienced in our lives.
Well, there's been a lot of good movies with AI, so yeah,
Yeah,
it's
well,
interesting.
I just mean the practical use of it and the fact that we're not going to be able to control it.
Well, that's scary, but whatever.
Yep. Yep. So we're gonna have
Wow.
to go full Terminator, figure out how to destroy these things. But but once they infiltrate the internet, I mean, think about it. They could
Right.
freeze everybody's bank account tomorrow, and then everybody's like, "Oh my God, what happened?" You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's scary.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep. It's crazy. So
Yeah, whatever. I don't. What I'm not even gonna get into it, man, because I don't. I'm learning about it, but I don't know enough about it.
yeah, I mean, it's handy for things, but it's just it's scary. It's scary what people are starting businesses. People are making money with it right now. They're jumping on, and I'm not just talking about the people trying to teach the older. If you're over 50 and you don't know, we have an AI learning program for you. Like what? Like what about younger people? You think they just born knowing AI? Like what are you talking about, dude? So, but they're
Wow.
the people that want to charge you for training that you could probably
Yeah.
get for free. Yeah, those people are con men. Those are snake oil salesmen anyway. But there's
Right.
people
Right.
talking about it. I mean, there's people
Right.
talking about what they do and successfully do with it. So, and you see it everywhere.
Whatever.
It's being implemented everywhere. So,
I've heard of it and seen it, but not heard of it and seen it.
yeah.
It's odd.
Well, let's end
I
on a good
guess I
note
could
here.
just YouTube it.
Let's end on a good note here. Colorado Counselor of the Year
Yeah,
accused of
baby.
sexually assaulting student more than 100 times. Could
I
be a
think I.
false accusation, but it's funny.
I think I saw that.
Did you?
I don't know. I think I did, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't keep up with all that, but I used to live in Colorado, so I wish it didn't go blue. I wish all the weed wasn't legalized and all the sorry ass Californians
Uh,
didn't come over. So he says here, a Colorado high school counselor once honored as Counselor of the Year is accused of sexually assaulting a female student more than 100 times during a series of so-called sleepovers at her home, according to a police court record. What? All right,
that's awesome.
let's say that again. So he assaulted her over 100 times during a series of so-called sleepovers at her home.
Oh wow.
Okay, so unless this man climbed through the window and broke
Right.
in, he must have been invited to her home.
That's
What
interesting.
parent, what parent invites a counselor 100 times over their
Yeah,
house
that's odd.
for a sleepover with their kid?
That's odd.
That sounds like a Democrat plan. Um, Maybe some like Russia hoax. I don't know. That sounds crazy to me. Now I might read this a little bit more later on. Um, uh, you know, but I'm just right off the bat, dude. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, how do you even get in that scenario? Like, I'm a grown ass man, and if my children want to have sleepovers, parents need to know that. You know what I mean? But
Right.
that's understandable that an adult is there. Like, you know what I mean? But to have a counselor come over for a sleepover,
It's not right. It's fucking odd.
oh
It's
my
kind of poor.
goodness. Oh my goodness, dude. I
And
just read the next line. Listen to this. Cassandra Ponslow, 40, worked in the Poudre School District of Fort Collins from 2007 to 24. It was a female
wow.
sexually assaulting a young girl. Okay, so that
Oh
makes it probably
Jesus.
a little more acceptable. A little, I say little, like still insane. Like, why would a counselor be sleeping over?
Why
The
is yeah?
parent,
Well, that's my question.
but the fact that
Why is
she's
the
a
council?
female adds a little more trust, right?
No. Well,
A little more.
yeah.
I'm just saying a
Yes
little
and
more. I
no.
still don't think any parent in their right mind would ever allow this. Any
And
parent.
Well, why the fuck would you let? It's just yeah, it doesn't make sense. But
I mean,
whatever.
if you think your child is so off and you really think this counselor is going to do them some good, you might go to desperate measures. You might. I'll make an argument for that. You might. I mean, you send your kids off to camp and you don't know what those creeps are doing. You know what I mean? You might make an
Yeah,
argument if your kid is so far off and you really feel like this counselor is the only thing that can help her. But you still
yeah.
can supervise it.
I
You
just
can record it. It's your home.
we're not having overnights. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I think that's insane. No counselor, unless she's here to overnight with me, is coming. It's just not happening. So,
Exactly.
and we're gonna overnight this one because I got to get this posted at some time. But, ooh, she looks really rough in that picture. Holy cow. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with this world, but yeah, parents pay attention. And Jace, I appreciate you as always. We covered a whole lot today.
Yeah,
I'm not
brother.
sure what to put on the thumbnail, but we'll just throw something on because I don't think anybody cares, and I don't have any cleavage shots, so we're gonna leave it at that. Unless you want to provide a cleavage shot.
No, I don't.
No, you
I
did in
don't
other
know.
episodes, so what's the
My
hold up?
well, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood today, man.
No, no, you need a little bit of wine. All right, no worries. But thanks again for coming on. Thank everyone. Like, share, subscribe, do all that. Johnny, Christine, we appreciate you as always. So until then,
Pull the pin
no,
already.
Godspeed. Then you pull the pin. Gosh.
Godspeed. Well, I'm not gonna engage it till Godspeed,
Okay.
and then
Until then, Godspeed.
we pull the pin already.
Boom. Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on